back. Enerjoy is an Israeli startup, and it is a motivational platform for sales and also customer service reps. And so with me to explain a little bit more about what they're doing is Lirone Glikman, who is a global business development consultant for Enerjoy. So welcome.
Thank you.
So just give me an overall view of what Enerjoy is doing.
Yeah, sure. So Enerjoy basically, it's an artificial intelligence sales platform that what it does, it helps customer service and sales representatives in a call center setting to increase their motivation and by that increase their performance. And they actually figure out the formula to increase sales, to increase the revenue or any measured KPI by double-digit percentages. The idea is that they researched and found out there is actually no one-size-fits-all when it comes to call centers. So whatever makes one representative motivated doesn't make the other. And most of the managers today in a lot of big call centers actually motivate the reps in the same way, which usually helps 10%, but the middle tier doesn't really change. So what they did, they actually understand that it has to be personalized. They conducted a research. They also used Harvard motivational model. And together they found out 10 motivational profiles. And when taking these profiles into an AI and putting it with machine learning, they actually create gamifications. That's the platform of Enerjoy. It's a gamification platform that gives any rep, customer service or sales, the challenges that fits to their profile, and by that increases their performance, any measured KPI that they need to perform, and increase results.
Wow, and so they found that it even increased results for kind of that middle group that wasn't really increasing the results before, so and it was just personalization.
Personalization, and
amazing.
That's I would say the uniqueness. So it's personalization backed with research, and I guess a lot of people have been working once in their life in call centers. It's frustrating. It's tedious.
No, it's extremely boring. I did it like in college and
high turnover. People don't stay there much. So Enerjoy really was able to make the difference.
So what kind of companies could benefit from this?
So the idea is, first of all, to have companies that work in high volume of transactions. So we found out when we work in Israel, Eastern Europe, and South America, and India, with companies in the sectors of banking, insurance, travel, telecom, and also finances. So these are usually companies that have call centers of any kind, and they need this Enerjoy.
So what was it that the AI could determine, and how did it, are there any examples of how it was effective?
Yeah, definitely. So basically the idea is that we take a matrix of those 10 motivational profiles. It could be, and the interesting thing is some of them are inherent, so it's actually not cultural based. I mean, it could be as one person is motivated through working alone or working in a group. Are they more achievement oriented, which is usually more personal, or are they more competitive? Do they work well in a long duration of challenge or short? Who are their optimal partners and their optimal opponents? So the AI actually takes it all together. And an interesting fact, if I could show you, I would, but we have this matrix, and we have the reps in each teams. We work in a team-based in this matrix, and you see that people are actually scattered around the matrix. So it just proves that there is no one-size-fits-all, and we cannot have one type of challenge or engagement that fits the rest. We have different case studies. For example, an Israeli company in the travel, one of the biggest travel agencies in Israel, their KPI was to increase their sales, and we were actually able to increase their membership sales for 22%. So I mean, we have a lot of these companies, like we work with, some are Orange Telecom or Coca-Cola and other names that are more familiar in the other parts of the world. But the result is that we do make the difference. We do make the increased results for middle tier and other teams.
So the company is based in Israel. Are you operating in the U.S. or have plans to do so?
Yeah, so we're just now starting to work in the U.S. We're actually just about to start a pilot with an interesting big company that I cannot mention. And we're also raising. We actually have our investment arm here, BSeed, which is an investor company that help us with the business development in the States. Their name is BSeed. And they help us to, on the one hand, get clients, but I'm here on the other hand to also get investment to operate more in the States.
Very interesting to hear about all the developments with AI and how it's kind of getting more kind of personalized and individualistic. So thank you so much, Lirone, for coming in.
Thank you very much.
And thank you as well for joining us. We'll be right back.